on, moviegoers? If you're new to the channel, my name is Christian and welcome to Zero Productions. Henry Cavill has finally came out and spoken about his role as Superman. Because we all know that apparently Warner Brothers, they're done with the character, at least for now. There's no talks for a sequel or nothing like that. I heard that they wanted to develop a Supergirl movie before a Man of Steel 2, and I'm just like, oh God, that just sounds terrible. Horrible idea. Why not give us a Man of Steel 2? I don't care what people say. Batman vs. Superman wasn't a Man of Steel 2. Wasn't a Superman 2. Wasn't a Superman sequel. It just wasn't. BVS was a Batman film. It was an introduction to a new Batman. That's what that was. And then, of course, you saw him in Justice League, and we all know how that turned out. Hashtag release the Snyder Cut right now. But Henry Cavill has came out and spoken about it, you guys. And he said some quite interesting things. Let me read you guys some of the things he said. Now, these are his comments on Superman. The cape is in the closet. It's still mine. I've not given up on the role. There's a lot I have to give for Superman. A lot of storytelling to do. There's a lot of justice to be done for Superman. The status is, you'll see. Interesting. So, in Henry Cavill's eyes, he is still the Man of Steel. Regardless of what Warner Brothers wants to do with the character. He is still Superman. And as he should rightfully think so. I can't think of anybody else to don the role as Superman anymore. At least for the live action films. Because I feel like Henry Cavill's Superman was fucking spot on. It was pretty badass. And I like what Zack Snyder did with the character in Man of Steel. I really did. I thought, Man of Steel is so underrated. It's one of my favorite DCEU films. I thought Man of Steel, for its time, was so damn good. It was fantastic. It's a great Superman story. I really, really enjoyed it. I mean, Michael Shannon as Zod? Come on now. How could you not like that movie? This is what he also had to say on the Superman films. Man of Steel. Great starting point. I don't think I'd change anything. Then he went on for BVS, Batman vs. Superman. Very much a Batman movie. The darkness is great. We all can agree Batman vs. Superman was hella dark. Hella dark. And then went on for the Justice League. This is what he said. It didn't work. Obviously. It did not work because Warner Brothers ripped apart that entire movie. Didn't go with Zack Snyder's, his vision for the film. And just totally went off the rails. And we got a whole nasty collaboration of Joss Whedon shit. And all the reshoots and all that nasty stuff we got for that film. And I still think that, the release the Snyder Cut movement right now is huge. Sunday was such a big day for it. Everybody and their moms who's worked with Zack Snyder was tweeting some kind of image of their character or working with Zack saying release the Snyder Cut. So the movement is powerful right now. Now, will they drop this Snyder Cut? Who knows? I don't know if WB was hearing. I don't know their take on it and what they think about it. But I know a lot of people were like, use this as leverage for your HBO Max, which drops next May. You sign up for HBO Max, you get to see the Snyder Cut. That could work. Best believe if they announced that the Snyder Cut was going to be on HBO Max, I'm getting HBO Max. No questions asked. I want to see Zack Snyder's vision for Justice League. It seems like an entirely different film. All the shots that we've seen from the Snyder Cut, literally an entirely different movie backstory for Cyborg, which was much needed in the film. I don't know why they decided to scrap that. It was just killer. Y'all, Darkseid, unbelievable. I can only imagine him going down into the Batcave and killing Lois. Jesus. It's ridiculous. And I'm hoping that, we do get to, the fans at least get to see the Snyder Cut. Because from the group of people who have seen it, have all speaking much highly about it, including Aquaman, Jason Momoa himself. But I don't know. I don't know what the plans are for WB. I don't know if they decide, to move forward with a sequel to Man of Steel. What's going to happen with this universe? I feel like it's kind of all over the place right now when you really think about it. You know, because if it's kind of hard to continue to do your own solo films going on further. Especially like after Justice League, with all these superheroes have kind of met. Like Wonder Woman 1984, you can pull it off. That's a prequel. It works. She hasn't met Batman or Superman, Aquaman, and Flash. It works. Shazam, he was a new character. It works. Aquaman, Aquaman, it worked. It worked. He was his own solo film, you know, going on the home of Atlantis and shit like that. But like it sucks that you won't see these characters interact with other characters. I feel like the next time we'll see, like, if WB decides to go with it, the next time we'll see Henry Cavill as Superman is probably going to be in a Shazam 3, you know what I mean, where he's getting down to Black Adam. So it's like Superman and Shazam versus Black Adam. Something along those lines. I don't know. I'd like to see Henry Cavill return. I thought he was a fantastic Superman, and I can't wait to see what the future holds for his character. It's going to be interesting to see what happens, you guys. So post your comments down below. Let me know what you guys think about the history and the future of Henry Cavill's Superman. Where would you like to see the character go? Would you like to see them recast, or would you like to see them keep Henry Cavill as Superman? Post your comments down below, you guys. And thank you for taking time today for watching Zero Productions. Peace.